Hello and welcome back to Gigi Sweet Peaches channel. I am so sorry. It's been a little while since I've been able to go live. I actually had watched my grandbabies the week of spring break for my daughter, so I was quite busy, friends. But we have some exciting things that are going on in the Scentsy world. So I had to come live to share with you. So first off, we had a new catalog start on March 1st. If you have not had a chance to look at that as a consultant or a customer, that is, we have our spring and summer catalog out. As a consultant, you've probably gotten all of your goodies, all of your books, all of your samples, all of those smell and sniff. I think it's smell and sniff, right? Rub and smell stickers. If you have not yet purchased those as a consultant, now is the time to really think about what you want for your business and why don't you have those yet? Because first off, you don't have to have tons and tons of inventory. You don't have to have tons and tons of products and catalogs and all those things. But the key to a successful business is having something at all times for your customers. So if it isn't the scent and warmer of the month, you should grab some of these stickers, a few catalogs. At times, you may want to hand those out, especially when you're doing parties. Even online parties, people would like at least a catalog to pass around to their family and friends locally, or to maybe their office staff or people they work with. Sometimes people aren't on Facebook. So make sure as a consultant that you have at least one package of catalogs, some brochures, maybe the tear sheet ones. Those are a little bit less expensive. And then grab some of those stickers. So you can find templates in the Canva groups that they have to make these kind of things where you can put all 10 of the brand new scents on one sheet, or you can simply put them throughout the catalog. That's fun too. Let them know that there is some rub and smell stickers in that catalog before you give it to them. That way they are aware that they can go through and kind of treasure hunt for those stickers, all right? So one of the things that I love to do with my customers in a brand new catalog, and this year I didn't actually do it. I've done it the past few years, but one of the things that I really do love to do, and I think I'm still going to even do it, even though we're now in April, it's crazy, right? We're already in April, but is a kind of like a sneak peek on a live with my customers, going through page by page of the catalog. Now, if you didn't mail out catalogs to everyone, that's okay. We now have the ability to view a catalog during, doing a flip catalog link, or they can simply go onto the website and kind of look through it with you. But if you kind of talk about every single page in this catalog, you get the opportunity to share the business, share having parties, share the Scentsy Club, all the different things that we talk about in our catalog, you can go over. And then I make it fun by doing kind of like a bingo. So basically they pick numbers prior to the time that I go live. And then as you do some pages, maybe you talk a little bit, a minute or so, and then you draw a couple of numbers. So that's what I've done in the past. Now, I didn't do it this year. I thought about it, but it was, like I said, it was really, really busy, friends. So you guys probably can relate. This past month went by so fast, but there's still plenty of time to do it. So think about doing something like that. You don't have to do prizes, but I always add in, if somebody does get a bingo, or, depending on how many people are getting bingos, you could say the first person that gets a bingo will get a prize, and then everybody after that gets a bingo will get, something else. So decide what you kind of want to do so that you can share that with them up front, all right? So that's a great way. Now, if you don't want to do a bingo and give away gifts and stuff like that, you could still go through the catalog, do it live. If you have not done a live yet on your VIP page, friends, I encourage you to do so. If not, do it on your own personal Facebook page, because it's just about going live about what your business is, really quickly going over the catalog and sharing how they can shop, and the fact that we have things that aren't in our catalogs, right? So that is one thing that you can do as a brand new consultant. You always want to talk to your upline, your sponsor, but I would encourage you to kind of make that plan as to what you're going to do when a new season starts. If you're not sure like of transition times, then be sure to talk to your sponsor. One of the things that's great about the catalog is that we get a lot of new products. Now, like I said, you do not have to have tons and tons of product. This is one warmer that I did snag when we first launched it. It says life begins after coffee. Now, I am a huge coffee person. I believe that my life cannot start without a cup of coffee. I share coffee probably in a lot of, probably too many of my reels that I do on my YouTube channel. No, TikTok channel. This is YouTube. There's a whole bunch of different things that I do with my morning coffee, right? Because I'm sharing that I have to have a cup of coffee to be awake. So, and to speak sometimes. So Life Begins After Coffee came out in our beautiful warmer, element warmer. Put the wax right there. If you're unfamiliar with a warmer that is an element, that is one without a light bulb, and it'll tell you that it's on with that red light. So if you're a customer watching this, you can also take this and look for it in the catalog. All right, friends? All right, so I need probably another cup of coffee today because I am extremely tired. I don't know about you guys, but when you're watching kids, if you have kids, if you have twins, you know what I'm talking about. My grandchildren are 2 and they're twins and they are very active and I am still tired. So 2 cups a day is how I got through. So I absolutely love this warmer, whether you're not a coffee person or not, but this warmer is amazing. So this is one of our new warmers that launched on 3/1. Like I said, if you have a desire to have events, you can have these kind of products to share and showcase at your event. You do not have to have a ton of inventory. You can just get a couple of supplies. Your kit, for one, when you first join, is a great asset for you. And then if you want to grab a couple of other warmers, maybe that you even own yourself, that you can just display. You don't have to be selling product. But if you do have product, then you're selling those things at your events for that purpose, right? Okay, so friends, it's already April, like I said, and we already have had so much more launch. So not only do we have a beautiful brand new catalog, and I hope you have already seen this or gone online because there are so many treasures, you guys, so many, and so many good scents. Oh my gosh, who has actually smelled these scents? As a consultant, I've never smelled so many amazing scents, right? As a customer, you know, you buy certain scents all the time, but when you're a consultant, you get to smell everything, right? So Pinkberry Sandalwood, I was very surprised. That's one of my favorites. And I haven't ever really been a sandalwood fan until a few of the scents came out. So Hocus Pocus was one of them, and then Pinkberry Sandalwood. So, and I think there's another one that launched, but I can't remember the name, but it is so amazing. And then we also have Cake Me to Paradise. Cake Me, not take me, Cake Me to Paradise. So it's kind of like a bakery scent, and oh my gosh, it is so good. Okay, I love fragrance. I have been buying fragrance for a very long time. I used to love candles. I do not do candles anymore. I only do my wickless Scentsy products, but I did candles in the very beginning. In 2002, I started Party Light and went away from candles because I had pets and children, and then you know, kids and pets and children with autism and, you know, all the things that I cannot have a flame going because it's going to be unsafe. So the fact that I have been doing fragrance for so long in my life, you know, part of my life for 22 years is crazy to me. But I absolutely love fragrance. It is something about it you know, does something to my soul. Like if you have ever had a point in your life where you just feel like you can't do something without having something on, like, you know, when you're working in your house and your house isn't clean and you need to clean your house because you can't function. I'm kind of like that with Scentsy. I'm in that way of like walking into my house, and I have pets, so I don't want to smell my dogs. You know, I want to have that amazing fragrance fill my home. You know, when you clean your house, you have that amazing scent throughout your house, right? It's the same thing. When I walk into my house, I have that just desire to have my warmers on. So if you're like me, you know what I'm talking about, right? As a consultant or a customer. And if you're not a consultant yet, then you really need to start thinking about it, because if you are feeling those feelings of just that amazing, like, I don't know how to even explain it. What are the words, right? They're not coming to my brain. It's that amazing feeling I get when I turn on my warmers. It just completes my mood and that atmosphere. I know the words there in my brain, but I can't get to it right now. All right, so as of April 1st, we had even more launch. And one of those collections was the Mother's Day collection, friends. And as a mom, as a grandma, Gigi, I tell you that this collection is so beautiful, not only because I'm a mom, but because when you look at the collection as a Mother's Day collection, it just is so beautiful. It's something to treat your special mom, grandma, aunt, sister, whoever you're buying for. Just it's an ability to treat them to something special. And so as a consultant, I looked at this collection and just was like, wow, this is an amazing collection. What did you guys do with your bars? If you did get them, we as consultants are able to have early access to bars. What did you do with your bars? Did you make samples? I got 2 sets. We're allowed 2 sets. I used 1 set to make samples for my customers. And I only did, because usually I melt like a whole bunch, and I only did I just have 2 left. So I wanted to save a little bit because I wanted to see if I wanted to make more samples later for my next event. And I didn't want to have too many of them done because my next event isn't till the 20th. So this collection though, I did samples for the people that had purchased with me or people that I was mailing out Happy Meal packages to. So this collection, I used 1 for samples. We had early access, so I used 1 for samples, and then I had 1 for an event so that I can showcase what was launching. So my event was on the 30th, the day before Easter, and then I was able to showcase that Mother's Day collection launching basically on the 31st, but it's the 1st at midnight. So I wanted to be able to showcase that, but the warmer, everything else, obviously I didn't have on hand to share. So I printed out some flyers. So if you're not getting the product, friends, if you're not getting the bars or you're not getting the product, as a consultant, you can go on and find in different Canva groups, or, maybe you can ask your sponsor. But if you're not finding something, there are so many things in the world of Scentsy in groups and stuff that you can be a part of to find those brochures, to find things that will aid and assist you if you're not getting the physical product. You don't have to buy product in order to provide something to your customers. If you do text alerts or emails or anything like that, that is your opportunity to showcase those things launching on the 1st, which have now launched, obviously, but those things that are coming out. So we had a new Woof box, which is amazing, friends, if you have pets. I love, love, love the shampoos, and I love the deodorizer. Now, if you did not get a chance to buy pet products when we had it in the catalog, this is a huge thing, right? This is a LTO, basically a once in a 3 months, 6 months, whatever it is that they come out with the pet products. Recently, it was actually, I think it was a year ago, friends. Actually, I'm thinking about that now. We had something. Was it holiday? It was holiday. And then we also had a Woof box before last year. I think it was April too, because I think it came up in my stories. So a Woof box is different than the Whiff box. We have 2 this month, which is so amazing because we have a standard Whiff box that has dish soap in it, which, oh my gosh, friends, if you have not grabbed yours, grab it. If you have a Scentsy Club, add one in there, get it for half off in your Scentsy Club. But a Woof box is for the pets, and there's a toy in there that is so cute. It's like the alien spaceship. And then of course we have the amazing alien buddy that just launched, right? So we have so many different products that you do not have to have all these products on hand to take photos or share photos or find real life photos. Scentsy provides us with all these tools on our dashboard. That is where we go in and log in and see all of our parties and information. If you're not familiar, if you've just joined and you're like, what's the dashboard? Find out, ask your sponsor, get associated with that. Now, me personally, when I have a frontline, I will literally walk through that website in a course of like 3 weeks, right? Because there's certain things that you need to know right now as you join. There's certain trainings you need to do right off the bat. You need to know how to open your party link, your shopping link. You need to know how to close parties and do certain things to run your business. But there's other parts that you will learn kind of as you go. Then there's the setup and making sure that your details are in your website and stuff like that. So when I train someone, I am giving them that information. If you are on my team or if you're in my downline and you're like, I don't know where certain things are, please ask, you guys. And if your sponsor didn't help you, come to me, but let me know, because the thing about it is if you don't ask, we don't know if you need help, right? So don't be afraid to ask those questions, even if it's a simple question, friends, because what I am as your leader, as the leaders in our group and whatnot, what we do for you guys is set you up for success. And so if you're not getting that training and if you're not getting that ability to go onto the dashboard and figure out where things are, you need that kind of guide from your leader. And so that helps you be successful. Now, is your leader going to help you every single time? No. That is not their job. Their job is to train you and set you up for success. So when I first have a consultant join, I am going to share all the things that they need to know like right now. Then next week we'll go over something else. And then we have like 4 weeks of, like talking through things and training. Now, if they have questions, obviously throughout the process, we still chat. But it is something that I let them do what they need to do. Let me know if you have questions and then go through something else next week. We have the most important thing that Scentsy provides, which is training, and training comes from Scentsy. So Scentsy not only gives us weekly trainings, but they provide other things for us on that dashboard. So there are digital photos. There are so many other things that you can find within the marketing tab, friends, that you don't need to have product. If you want to buy one set of the early access bars for each collection, then just do that. If you don't want to make samples or you can't make samples, then don't. But make sure that you're talking about them. Make sure that you're showcasing on your personal pages, on your Instagrams, on your stories, wherever it is that you talk about Scentsy, because you need people to know that these collections exist, right? As a customer, if I was purchasing from you, right, I want to know what's available. I may not be able to purchase everything. I may be not commenting on all of your things, but I'm watching. And that's the one thing that you have to remember about your customers is they are watching. I have customers that have been in my page for a year and never bought anything, and then they buy something, right? And you're like, oh, they are paying attention. They are paying attention. They do watch everything you do. So when you're showcasing the Mother's Day collection, I took photos with the box, I took photos with the bars, and then everything else comes from those standard photos, and then the photos that people share for the real life photos. I try to buy at least one box or one, package of every single early access, but I don't always. It just depends on what it is. And also when it's an LTO, licensed products, it depends on, do you really want to have that product? Sometimes it's not about just sharing every single thing that comes out. And so if it's something like, let's say these collections that we're launching with the Aristocrats and the Dalmatians, if you're like truly like my favorites, that's not my favorites, I'll wait for this collection to come out, then do that. It is truly up to you, but do share it, right? Do share what is provided from Scentsy on the marketing tab, as well as in our team pages, as well as everywhere else. Like literally there's so many groups that provide, provide content for us and photos. So if you have any questions about that, if you're on my team, in my downline somewhere, not directly below me, but with another person, and you're like, I don't know where to find this. My leader hasn't shared with me, but I know that everybody knows, on my team at least, that I share a lot of things and put it into our albums. So there shouldn't be a reason for you not to have those photos, right? But if you are searching for something, please let me know. All right, friends. So if you're a customer and you're watching this and you have not seen the Mother's Day collection, please go check out the website. It is so beautiful, you guys. And Scentsy Soak is back. So if you're a fan, go check it out. So we have a new March regular whiff box. We have a woof box. We have the Mother's Day collection. We have the Alien Buddy that just launched. And then we have updated clearance. And then we have this whole amazing catalog, you guys. So if you have not been able to go and check it out. If you're a customer, that is. Obviously, if you're a consultant, I hope you've checked everything out. But if you haven't, please let me know if you have any questions. All right, friends? So I think we have about 4, maybe 5 collections, different things launching in April. We have a lot more coming. So this month, active in April, I challenge you all to be active. 200 in sales minimum, right? So you want to start selling $50 a week. That is a couple of orders, friends. It could be one order. It could be a Scentsy Club. Start sharing Scentsy Clubs. Start talking about Scentsy Club more every week, once a week. Decide what you're going to be sharing every week and just make a schedule and put it out. Start scheduling your post. If you do Scentsy Club every Sunday, copy and paste, post it every Sunday. Maybe change up the wording a little bit, right? But schedule out your posts. Make that commitment now to be active in April. And I believe in you guys. I know that things get crazy because obviously I haven't gone live for a few weeks. I know things get busy, but friends, it is so worth it to work your business, to see that paycheck come at the end of it, right? It's rewarding, but also I do this because this is my passion. And also because I have customers come to me all the time and share that they think that I'm amazing, right? And you're like, wow, thank you. I'm just doing what I love to do. They shop with me because they think that I'm amazing. How cool is that, right? How cool is it that my customer service shows through to my customers like that? So I believe in you guys. You can do anything that you set your mind to doing. All right, friends, have a fabulous rest of your day and go get active. All right, bye.